Hey, what's up, gamers? Me, Her the Gamer, and welcome back to another Dungeons & Dragons Cyperior mini chapter, Sebastian Rouge. When we last left off on these kind of mini chapters, we were doing the story of Alaric Fang for the Cyperior. And we got to see his ending, where he's going to be at for when we go back into the actual story of Cyperior. Now we're going into Sebastian's on how he got to where he is now. I will say I am joined by Jay, but of course everyone who's going to be joining for commentary won't be talking much. Maybe to ask some questions then and there, but hopefully not throughout the entire thing, you know?
We won't be talking until the end, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I am Jay. More people may join
We'll see. Not Gino or Sunday, unfortunately. They are out of town, so they will not be able to join. So that's why I just didn't invite them, because I didn't want to spam them. They can join by watching the stream if they wanted to. Anyways, so the story of Sebastian Rouge. And I will be, at the end of the live stream, like when it ends, that's when I'll change the thumbnail picture to the official, like what Sebastian's supposed to look like, just like I did with Alaric Fang, what he was supposed to look like. But if y'all don't know who Sebastian Rouge is, he is a tall goblin, which is really, really rare for that kind. Most goblins don't reach past like 4'5". He's about 5'9". So he's a pretty tall goblin, and he's not genetically enhanced. He's actually just a pure goblin that just is taller. Anywho, so just like with Alaric Fang, his mom worked at the same company. The mom came to pick him up, told him not to talk to someone like him, and then we continue from there. They both leave the company. This is when Sebastian was roughly around like 6, 7. Don't you dare. Chat, I already can hear it happening after I just said that. Don't you dare. Anyways,
I'm going I might as well do something moderate.
No, it's fine if they say it, just don't spam it. Anyways, so
For the reason I'm going to use stream. I apologize.
that's fine. Anyways, so Sebastian and the mother start leaving to the teleportation platforms to go back home. However, because and I will say this, everyone, just to give you heads up, considering they are goblins, one of the most hated races to ever exist in D&D lore, there will be some like racist like remarks towards them. You have been warned. So, we continue on from to the teleportation platforms, where Sebastian and his mother are now greeted with one of the security guards towards the teleportation platforms. Immediately gets stopped by them. Everyone else is walking through like it's nothing, but when it comes to those two, it is like a human security guard, basically stopping Sebastian and the mother. Identification. Excuse me, sir, but everyone else is allowed through. Why can't I and my son go? Identifications, now. Hold on, Sebi. We're going to be here for a minute. A good 3 hours go by. And they finally return with the identification card of Miss Rouge. And says, you check out. You have 3 minutes before we close. We would have been out of here sooner if we... Ma'am, I don't need mean any harm, but you have to hurry or I am going to have to put you under arrest for even trying to harass a security guard. Fine. Come on, Sippy, we gotta go. But, Mom, he talked rude about you. No one's ever talked rude about you. It's fine. It's not the first time. When you get older, you'll understand very soon, Sebastian, but it's the life of a goblin. Finally, they get to their teleportation platform right as it was about to close. And if it did close, they'd have to walk home, which takes a good roughly 7 hours. And they're in the Dampier district. And where they live is the Tiefling district. Fortunately for them, they didn't have to walk this time. We're almost home, just a couple more minutes. As they're walking down the alleyway of the Tiefling district, they are constantly, like, walking past a lot of, like, sick looking people, a lot of, like, unhealthy races, specifically of the lower ranks, like half-orcs, full-orcs, goblins, hobgoblins, all the ones you'd definitely expect to be here. Fortunately, some tieflings reside there, but those get more privilege than the others. Finally, they reach their home. Oh, what a day. And it looks like I only have 2 hours to sleep before I have to go back to work. Mom, we wouldn't be in this mess if you just find a new job. Like, I'm sure they're hiring somewhere in the Tiefling district. All they do here is just the pharmacy areas. And I don't think I could ever work in the pharmacy district, considering how much blood is around. And then there's other places too that my body wouldn't work with. Working in the Dampier district underneath Mr. Bloodstone is the only way. Now, Sebastian, just go to bed. You have school in the morning this time, considering school was canceled yesterday. But it's only midnight, though. Can't I stay up a little bit longer? Sebastian, you have to wake up in 5 hours. You need sleep, please. It's not like I bathe or anything. It's not like all the other kids treat me well. I know. But hey, Elodie should be at school tomorrow. You know her mom makes her always go to school. Yeah, I guess she is the only reason why I actually enjoy going. As much as I hate to say it, I did hear that you are getting a new student, and I do believe it's that boy that we saw at the office. Oh yeah, his name is Alaric. He's so nice. Yeah, he might be nice. But his parents. You know the parents? Melinda and Mr. Fox. Or Mr. Fang, actually. I call him Mr. Fox because he's sly as a fox, but in reality he's actually just a wolf. I could just call him Mr. Wolf and make it where he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, but regardless, he is nothing but trouble. That's why I didn't want you to meet that boy in the first place. He can find his own friends. Mom, you know that actually hurts, right? We can't be on their level. You're right. Silly me of stooping down to their level. I'm just under a lot of stress, that's all. go to bed, please? I have to wake up super early, and you're gonna have to wake up yourself. And don't oversleep. I promise, Mom. She kisses Sebastian on the forehead. Forgot to mention, Sebastian's actually shorter than the mom at the current moment. She's about like 4 feet exactly, so making Sebastian about like 3'9". Finally, she like holds his hand and brings him to his room and says, "Good night, Sebi. I'll see you tomorrow." Late at night, of course, so you might have to stay with Elodie for a bit. And hopefully the parents don't mind. Night, Mom. She closes the door. Time goes by quite frequently fast, as we are now about 10 years in the future. Sebastian, are you in your room? She opens her Sebastian's room and sees Sebastian wide awake and says, "Mom, what are you doing here so early? I thought you'd be at work at your new job." Sebastian, which boy is it this time? Boy, I don't know what you're talking about. Son, you're gay. I'm not dumb. This isn't the first time you've brought a boy home, and I'm not even going to bring it up this time, but who is it? I don't know what you mean, Mom. There's no boy here. Ah, yes, Corrupted has now joined the party. That was actually a perfect timing. I'm not gonna lie. Corrupted, you just missed out the dialogue. It was so funny.
Bro, I literally said to myself, as you were like pausing, I was like, he's going in, and I was like, oh god.
So I was making a joke about because it's Sebastian and his mom at the current moment, and I made a joke being like, as the mom being like, "All right, which boy is it?" And Sebastian's like, "What boy?" And then you just show up. Yeah, but Kai doesn't exist anymore.
Turns out it's the IRL Corrupted. Who'd imagine?
I know, Sebastian in love with just Corrupted.
This is metagaming to a fucking high tier level. Oh my god. Okay, I apologize. That was fucking perfect though. Like actually, oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's actually not the case in this situation. But it was just ironic that you just show up as I'm bringing up. Who's the boy?
It's so fucking perfect. You just stupidly perfect.
And then I say, Corrupted has joined the party. Anyways, we'll continue now.
I apologize. That was so funny.
Alright. Sebastian, who is it? The mom instantly looks to her left and looks through the mirror and says, she's like, "Oh." She turns around the corner behind the door and says, "Hi, Alaric." "Hi, Mrs. Rouge." So, I'm gonna leave you two alone again, and this time I better see you downstairs for a good announcement. I guess you can join us, Alaric, since you're here. And I'll keep looking the other way because you are not fully dressed. Yes, ma'am, I will be right down with your son. Excellent, Sebastian. She slams that door. Couldn't pick a better hiding place, Alaric. I'm sorry that your mom came home early. Besides, it sounds like she's really happy for me to be here, and she's really happy to tell you the news or something. Fine. And they both get dressed and start heading down the stairs. So, Sebastian and Alaric, I guess. Sebastian, I have some great news to tell you. I'm moving up in the ranks. That's great, Mom. But you just got this new job, and, you know, like, I know, it went from... I went from the Dampier to the Fairy District, which was a downgrade, but it was still really good. But however, they offered me another job in the Elf District. The Elf District, but if you go to the Elf District, that means... Yeah, I know, that means I won't be home as much anymore, and actually, I'd probably be living in the Elf District, but... Sebastian... If you want at least a decent life, I gotta do this. The money will automatically transfer to your account too, so don't worry, you'll be fine. And they actually offered you a place to live, actually, in the Asmer district. I actually can leave the slums? Oh, don't say it like that, but yes. But what about everyone I met here? Oh, you can still visit them. Plus, you're still in high school, so you're 16 now. Dating an 18-year-old. I know this is a hard thing, and believe me, it's not easy for me to leave you either, but I want to give you something to look forward to. Something that, like, that works for both of us. If I get this job, I actually can get paid a lot more money than what I'm currently making right now. I know it's selfish of me, but I really, really want this job. What's the job? I actually get to work in the tower where the emperor and the princess live. I actually become one of the maids, actually. They actually allowed a goblin. And can you believe it? I would be the first goblin to ever be a maid there. First goblin to work in the tower. Yes, isn't that exciting? And trust me, I will promise I will trying to keep up with where you're at, relationship-wise and everything. Alright, Mom, I trust you. It's great. We pack tomorrow. Wait, we're leaving this soon? Yeah, but Alaric doesn't live in the Asmer district anymore. Oh, where do you live, Alaric? In the Tiefling district? Oh. Do you want to stay here? I mean, that's fine and all. You might have to find a new place to live, though. Well, actually, I have found a job that I've been working at for a while. You have a job. Yeah, sometimes when I skip class, I go to the job and work, and I mean, I can't afford this place, and if you just keep giving me the money, I can actually just live here. We can both live different places. But Sebi, that means I will never get to see you anymore, because the Hismer district is about 4 hours away. And you know how it is with the whole being a goblin, teleportation. I might... If this is what you want, I won't hold you back. If Alaric's really that worth it. Oh, my little Sebi is all grown up now. Alright, then I guess I'll be packing tonight. So I could just get going then. My job starts in 2 days, so I gotta get going. She kisses Sebastian on the, gets on the counter and kisses him on the forehead, because she's still about the whole 4 foot exactly, while he is now, like, about 5'1" in this case. And Alaric is about 5'6". Oh, I promise to get you all the money I can. Even if this isn't luxury, I'm just glad you're happy. And Alaric, if I so happen to hear that my boy was laid a finger on him, so help me. Yes, ma'am, I understand. Sebastian means a lot to me, too. Alright. Alright, so... this is a goodbye then, Sebastian. Wait, what is the job anyways? You know, it's best for you to just get packing and going, Mom. Sebastian, what's the job in the Tiefling district that you chose? I know you're afraid of blood as much as I am, so what is it? Let's just say I'm having a life of my own. Living on the edge, you know? You're lucky I'm in a hurry, or else I would have... Whatever. You're happy, that's all that matters. I'm getting ready to leave. Oh, my mom can be scary. Yeah, I know. So why didn't you tell her? It's even hard for me to understand my reality. But at least I have you. Yeah, at least I have you. Five years later. Same house, same everything, and coming right through the front door is Sebastian again. This time, 21. Oh my god, he's making me do overtime over and over and over. So tired. Not even coffee can keep me awake this long. Ring, 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 ring. Oh. My goddamn alarm. I only slept for 10 minutes. Ugh. Wait. How many missed calls did I... Even though I slept for 10 minutes, I missed 3 phone calls from Alaric? Okay, act natural. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Oh, finally you answered, Sebastian. I was worried that you might have been murdered this time. Hey, Alaric. It's so great to hear from you again. So, how's it been? You do realize we just talked like a couple hours ago, right? Yeah, I know. I'm just really tired and all. So, how's it going? Sebastian, are you still upset that we broke up? What? That was under water under the bridge. Why would I be salty? Because the last time we talked a few hours ago, you were salty that I broke up with you, but that was literally almost a year ago. Okay, maybe I'm a little salty. A year worth of saltiness of me breaking up with you. Yeah. Why did you break up with me again? Because you're my best friend. Plus, it'd feel awkward if Elodie was with us third wheeling everywhere we went. Hey, she's had a boyfriend for the past 2 years now. I think she can handle coming with him. You do realize he's a cop that works in the Asmer district, right? Right, he outranks both of us. Well, actually, he outranks you, remember? I got that promotion to being the lead detective about a year and a half ago. That's another reason why I broke up with you, is because I couldn't handle you being in trouble. Considering I'm a detective and you're a civilian? There we go. I'm not a damsel in distress, Alaric. We could have stayed together a bit longer, you know. So I found the next person, you know. Sebastian. For this also about 100th time, I'm not into open relationships with other people. I guess that was another reason why I kind of want to end it with you, so you can actually go and do whatever you pleased. Well, I'm sorry that I find multiple people hot and I want to have, you know, with them more than one person. Exactly my point. Anyways, aren't you supposed to be going to work soon? Yeah, you really need to find a new job. The job you've been working with for 5 years is not paying off, you know. I know my boss is becoming a bigger dick considering I am now of age. Oh, by the way, happy birthday. Oh, thanks, Alaric. It's not like you said this earlier as well. Has your mom reached out to you today about your birthday? No, she also missed last year's and the year before that, too. I think working in that tower has really gone to her head. Well, it has been 5 years since you last saw her. Yeah. Some days I miss her. Well, you have me and Elodie Elodie's boyfriend now, so you're not alone anymore. And plus, now you're an official drinking adult. Which I'm surprised you haven't started doing that with your boss up your ass the entire time. Hey, my boss might be a dick from a lot of times, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna drink my sorrows away like you did when you became 21. Oh, didn't you hear? They actually moved it to 20 today. Shut up. No, I'm serious. They actually made it legal where you can be 20 to drink now. God, I'm too tired for this. What's the main reason why you called me 3 separate times? Well, I wanted to check up on you, considering I knew you were going to be home, and then you have to go straight to work, so I became your alarm for the day, because I knew you turned it off. I did not turn it. Oh my god, I turned off my alarm. See, told you. Now, hurry and get to work before your boss actually kills you. I don't want to open up a murder case with you being the main victim. Yeah, whatever. And also, Sebastian, yes, sweet tooth. Don't call me that. Fine. Yes, Alaric. Are you okay? Why wouldn't I be? I am Sebastian Rouge, the tallest goblin in the world. Of course I'm fine. Why do you ask? It's nothing. I'm just worried about you, that's all. See, I'm fine. Nothing to worry about. Even though we're not together, I still made that promise. What was that? Nothing. Talk to you later. And again, happy birthday. Thank you, Alaric. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Please don't be weird. Fine. Bye. Sebastian then gets up from his bed and goes straight to the bathroom, and you see in the mirror that Sebastian has lots of cuts and bruises on him. From his cheek, he has like a really big purple swollen bruise. On his neck, he has some like what looks to be scratches. Looks to be a black eye on top of things. And his body full of just pure red bruises and marks and stuff. Okay, time to work my magic again. And he starts covering it in makeup. Glad back in the days, Larry never learned that I could make everything invisible with just makeup. 5 years ago, when I first started, this is how it was. I know he caught my lies, but he doesn't want to admit it. He's still a little wolf. Alright, time to get ready for work again. He then starts walking out of his house, walking down the street. That takes good 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes from there. He then makes it to his work. Where the sign says... Mr. Bossman's Strip Club. Alright. Time to put on my straight face. Just like I have that. He heads on in and immediately there's a lot of flashing lights going off. God, I wasn't ready for this with this migraine. Alright. He is greeted by a couple of his coworkers, majority of them being women, of course. And one of them's like, Sebastian, you're back again? It was only like 20 minutes. You were gone. I know, I'm working overtime. Again? It's fine, Mia. I'm fine. I'm just really tired, that's all. Well, lucky for you, I got something from Reno. Oh my god, please give me some. immediately he seizes a pill and he instantly swallows it dry. Oh my god, that feels great. Tell Reno I'd say things. I mean, of course. It's... By the way, are you ever going to see him again? Like, it's been a while since you talked to Reno. It's been only 2 weeks. He can handle it. Besides, I plan on seeing him again soon. Guess what coming in the mail right as I was coming this way. No way. You're moving up to the big leagues? Oh my god, you're gonna be working with Reno? Yep, I am moving to his club. You know that will kill you one day, right? Relax. I need it because I am going to go and see Mr. Bossman himself. Sebastian, you know he's just going to... I know that's why I needed that drug and I needed this. Okay. I'm getting ready for my big reveal, you know? Sebastian, you know us... We're here for you. I know you're not part of my friend group, but I do wish you were. I'm just jealous, that's all. Of what? Elodie being with a man instead of you. Yeah, I remember you two dated for a while. It's the only reason why I tolerate you. Rude. You know I love you. Okay. How do I look? Slutty beyond belief? Oh, God. I could have gone better. Alright, here I go. And I go. Bossman? Sebastian. My lovely worker. My best of the best. I think I know why you're here. I got a letter from Reno's Emporium. I know. He made me sign the paperwork to send you off. Quite frankly, I'm kinda disappointed. How so? I'm disappointed in you. Groveling? Yes, groveling. Whatever, that grubbling? No. I actually don't know that word. God damn it.
Send it. Send the word.
No, it's like when you go to someone and you're like on your knees and stuff. Groveling, there we go.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm disappointed in you, groveling to some fairy. I thought I knew you better than this, Sebi. Yeah, sir, I didn't grovel to him. He's just I know, close friend of yours. A goblin being friends with a duke. How interesting. I mean, he is the most nicest out of all the lower royalties. He's nice to everyone. Don't take that the wrong way, Sebi. But I was nice to you first. I gave you a place to work, to live for 5 years. And you thank me by going to a goddamn fairy. A drug addict. Who calls himself the Duke of the Fairy District. Well, I mean, he technically is, but, But sir, I am just here just to say my goodbyes. I had a feeling that's why you're here. Well, even if you do the overtime, I'm not going to pay you. Excuse me? All the tips you're gonna get tonight come straight to me. Capiche? And the cameras tell me all. Sir, that's my well-earned money. I can't just... Talking back to your owner like that, really? I still own you for at least tonight. So, all your tips and all your money comes back to me. You can keep earlier's pay, that's one thing, because I am that generous. But I am cutting it. But it was only $10 I earned. Yeah, you can keep 5 and I can keep the other half. That's my well-earned money. You can't just... You want me to do it again? Immediately, Sebastian goes into a rage, instantly jumps on him. I am not your pet anymore. I'm done. Immediately, his goons come up from behind him and grab him forcefully off of him. Wow, Sebastian, that anger is really something. Unfortunately for you, I'm more angry than you are. And immediately, as the goons are holding him, he starts slapping him, scratching him, punching him, kicking him, etc. While also spewing out insults, saying he's nothing more than just a goblin who was even good enough to even get a job at a strip club. Finally, the goons let go of him, and Mr. Bossman spits on him and says, "You're nothing but worthless trash to me. You were never a pet, you were a tool. Now go clean up before you start your shift and get me my well-earned money." Oh, and if you plan on throwing up blood, go into the toilet. I don't need it going all over my club that you're no longer a part of. Hurry up. I have not all day to gain this money. Immediately, he grabs him by his cheeks to where his neck is and says, "I said get up. I don't need a goblin spewing up their blood all over my good clothing." And then he lets go and says, "Alright, men, let's get to the show on the road. Open this sign, shall we?" As this one cleans himself. Oh, Sebastian, before one last thing. What? Immediately, this man grabs Sebastian by his cheeks again, except with both hands, and immediately starts kissing him on the lips. By the way, this man's a 9-foot Goliath. Forgot to point that out. And Sebastian is at his max height at 5'9". And after he's done kissing him for a good 2 minutes, he licks his lips and says, "Now go clean up." Sebastian immediately runs to the bathroom without the other women seeing him except for Mia. After Sebastian goes into the restroom, Mia falls behind and says, Sebastian, are you okay? Sebastian? I want my mom. I Lyric broke up with me. I can't get over that. My mom left me 5 years ago. I've been with this dirtbag for 5 years. I have nothing, no one. Sebastian, that's not true. You have us. No! That's not good enough to me. I have nothing. No one. No one actually loves me enough to care. And I feel like just Reno's going to abuse me like him. I can't keep doing this. I want to give up on everything. I have no hope, no dreams, no nothing. I sold my soul to this place. I sold my life. I can't. And when I go on that floor, I'm gonna get nothing out of this. He cut my pay from earlier. He's gonna take everything from me. I'm gonna start from scratch all over again. Why can't I have been some other race? A goblin's what I had to be. And what makes it worse is I'm a tall goblin, the tallest in the world. No one loves me. No one cares for me. Mia, I know you're just lying to me to get on my good side because you know I'm the best. You're right. How could I ever fall for a goblin? Ugh. I don't know how Elodie could stand up to you. Good lord, you're nothing but a worthless piece of shit. I knew it. Guess what? All the tips are actually going to me. The second best, who will soon be the better one. I was going to feel a little sorry for you, but then I remembered you're a goblin. Goblins don't deserve nothing. You're just a fake version of your actual self. I bet you're fake crying right now to get my sympathy. Mr. Bossman. He's so nice to me. I think it's because I'm a chick and you're a man. Or that, he's definitely racist towards you, because he's never laid a finger on me. Nor any of us. Only you. You're a sorry excuse of a goblin. Actually, a sorry excuse of a person. Well, good luck, and thank you for the free money that I now earned properly. Worthless trash. Sebastian then goes into a stall and just starts bawling his eyes out as he knows he can't trust anyone. Can't trust nothing. As time went by, he then hears some commotion going on. He leaves the stall and goes to check it out, but only through a crack of the bathroom door. Who's that? He sees a hooded figure. Mr. Bossman then goes up to the hooded figure and says, well, what do we have here? This person looks to be about 6 feet tall. 3 feet shorter than this person. Their skin is quite pale. Almost looks like a high elf pale in a way. This person, I feel like I should know them. So, who are you, mysterious person? A person then looks up and all they see is nothing. The face is completely blacked out by the hood. With the flashing lights, it's not helping much. Mr. Bossman snaps his fingers and says, "Turn on the lights." Everyone's frozen, not knowing what to do. Immediately lights come on and the face is revealed. Sebastian looks in horror and says, "Wait, I know you." All of a sudden, the door is now closed. Front and back exits. Mysteriously, almost like an invisible person just took it out. What the hell? You two, go check the back. I'm going to try the front in front of this person. The person then whispers, says, "Oh, I wouldn't do that." Excuse me? Are you threatening me? Person then has a smile and says, "Oh, Bossman. This place is going to be shut down forever. And it's all your fault." All of a sudden, he hears his two men who are checking the back immediately scream in agony. All they hear is just what sounds to be ripping sounds and what sounds to be things gushing out. What the hell? It's too late for everyone here. No witnesses. Sebastian sees in horror some creature comes out of the shadows and starts ripping everyone to shreds. Specifically going straight for the heads. Grabbing them with like some sort of tentacle-esque like back thing to it. Like on the back of its four-legged creature, it has tentacles. All the people can see is Sebastian's horrified face and the shadow of the creature grabbing people by the neck and putting the head into the mouth of the creature. The creature is about 10 feet tall. And all he hears and sees is people screaming. Blood splattered everywhere, and immediately blood splats on his face, and he falls backwards as he sees blood on his face and feels like he's about to throw up. Oh God. Where do we go? He immediately sees a place to hide. Finally, it's gone silent. All Sebastian can hear is just drip, drip, drip. He thinks it's the sink, but he doesn't know anymore. He doesn't know if it's the sink, the blood dripping. All of a sudden, the door to the bathroom opens. He sees the creature in front of him. Seems like Sebastian found a ventilation system and hid in it. Even though he's 5'9", that vent actually was big enough to hold him enough. He covers his mouth and tries so hard to not breathe as he sees the creature going through each and every stall, covered in red, spikes, claws, fangs. He doesn't know how to just describe what creature it is. All he can do is just watch the thing keep going past the vent. Then it starts going back out the bathroom. He hears the person again, says, "Well, I guess our job's done after all." Anyways, if no one's seen my face, that's good. Well then. I guess we can cut the film after all. You did good, beast. Return to your master. I'll report back to him as soon as I can. The hooded figure starts walking away, while Sebastian in the vent system can hear him walking away. The front door opens and slams. What was about a few seconds felt like a few hours to Sebastian. Finally, he got the courage and came out of the ventilation system. He opens the door from the bathroom and sees the bloody chaos that unfolded. Oh my God. He remembers the guy saying something about going to cut the footage, and immediately he's like, wait. He looks up and he sees the camera that led to the front door, where he knows for a fact if he sees this, he's a goner. Oh no. Oh my god, I need to get out of here. Immediately, Sebastian goes through the back door instead of the front door, just in case. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I can't go home. Reno. Immediately, Sebastian just starting towards the teleportation platform, forgetting that he's a goblin and covered in blood. It's not going to look good on him. So he goes to the one place that he knows he can trust someone. Of course, anyone can trust. Not Alaric Fang, of course. He does like Alaric, but he doesn't think police getting involved is actually a good idea. So he immediately goes to a clinic called the Gemstone Clinic. He enters and he sees it's quite empty. And of course a little bell jingles and here's a woman's voice saying, "I'll be right out, give me one moment." Alright, so who? Sebastian? Amethyst? Sebastian, what's wrong? You're covered in blood. It's not mine. What's going on? Don't tell me you killed... No. No. I didn't kill anyone. I witnessed some people getting murdered. And I have to leave the Tiefling district now. Please. Amethyst, you're my only hope. I need to get to Reno. You want to use my teleportation platform? Yes, please. You have an actual teleporter that can get me to his place. I need to be there. Please. He's the only place I can actually feel safe. But what about Alaric? I can't get the police involved. I can't be involved in this. Please. Sebastian, I Can you at least tell me? No, I can't get you involved either. I need to leave. I need to find Reno so I can leave Cyperior. I need to leave Cyperior. That's where I need to do. I need to see Reno so I can leave. But where would you go? There's no place for a goblin. Yes, there is. Witchlight. The Witchlight Carnival. But that place is quite far, and there's no teleporters there. You'd have to go by foot or through ships to get there. I know. That's why I'm trying to get to Reno so he can get me there. I know he has a place to get me there. Fine, Sebastian. But you better be okay, because... Actually, hold up. She pulls out a rag and starts cleaning off the blood from Sebastian. And then grabs some alcohol, like rubbing alcohol with some cotton balls, and starts rubbing against Sebastian. It's like, oh, whoa. Sorry. Sebastian, you're wearing makeup to cover. After finally realizing it, Sebastian's green wasn't just all just natural. What did that man do to you? This, I need to go see Reno, please. Sebastian. Are the people who are dead, are they... It's everyone from my work. No survivors. Amethyst, please. I can't. Amethyst, please. I need to see him. Amethyst, Amy, please. Okay. Okay. I won't ask any more. But take these. No, I can't take your medicine. I need something stronger than this. I know Reno has stuff that can help you. But this is mainly to help in general. There might cure wounds, pills. It might not stop the pain, but it will clear up the wounds. Thank you. Follow me to the teleporter. I'll set the coordinates to Reno's place. They finally get to the back of the clinic and they get to the teleporter where she sets the coordinates to Reno's place, but in the front of this door, not in his actual place. Sebastian, be careful. Yep. I'm always careful. Amethyst knows he's lying, but she can't do anything about it. Immediately he's teleported in front of the door, and immediately he starts knocking, but not aggressively, really lightly. like he has no strength left in him. And he hears a man saying, "Hold it, I'm coming, I'm coming." Alright, who's... Greenie? To describe this person is a fairy with darker tan skin, with really beautiful colored wings, multicolored. He's, of course, in a robe because it's the middle of the night. And he says, "Greenie? What's wrong? Why are you..." Immediately, Sebastian falls into his arms, passed out, exhausted. Immediately, this person picks up Sebastian, like, bridal style, and says, as he's going into his house more, he then says, "Alright, everyone, I need you to leave." He's saying this to an elven man, a tiefling woman, and a non-binary gnome. And he says, "Oh, come on, we can have a fourth." "No, I mean it this time. Get out." "Fine, pushy." "Oh, Greenie, what happened to you?" Alright. Immediately after setting him down in his bed, the guy then kisses him on the forehead and says, "You can take my bed for the night. I'll sleep on the couch. Take as much rest as you need, friend." As he closes the door, Sebastian, even though he's passed out, all he can do is just cry and cry and cry and cry. And the camera zooms out, cuts to black, but then you hear sirens. And it's like the story itself just repeated itself. Just like the end of Alaric's story, Sebastian's ends the same way. A hooded figure murdering an entire club. Only this time, Sebastian knows who it is and knows what killed the people. And that's the end of Sebastian Rouge's mini-chapter. So, Jane Corrupted. I know you guys are still here.
I'm here. Ow. It took longer than I thought it would have. I thought you would have stopped a little bit before. A good bit before, but hey, I welcome
Nope.
it. It's nice.
I had to get to the ending just like Alaric, so because it's a full circle. Like I said, these two are like the main characters of Cyperior. Now we get to like the other main characters, but they're not going to be as included in this storyline. So, what did you guys think of Sebastian Rouge's story?
I have words for how you made his thing, but other than that, it was a very well thought out story, and I enjoyed it.
Corrupted?
And I guess Corrupted's just gone in the wind.
Nah, he just died because of the whole like how sad it probably was.
My poor baby boy. Sucks. The way Sebastian's treated sucks.
But at the same time, I also have to include it because he is a goblin. Goblins do not get treated well, and I had to implement that.
I know.
Even though goblins are not even one of my least favorite races, they're actually one of my favorites.
Why must you treat him this way? Yeah, I get you. I know. I need more buttons.
So Corrupted pointed out literally in chat. He says angel dust question mark question mark question mark question mark and then yep angel dust.
I hate that he now that he said it, it's just like yeah no. I hate that. I got nothing to say other than it's just kind of right.
Yeah, but Sebastian was actually made before Has-Been Hotel, and even then, like, we never got to learn about Angel Dust's past or anything like that. Until the actual official season came out.
You talking about the Amazon or
Amazon? That the pilot from YouTube is actually not canon.
Right. I forget about that. That's stupid, though.
Like, they kept some things, but they weren't implemented into the actual plot of the seasons.
That's still stupid to me. That is still so incredibly stupid to me. Can't do shit. Can't say shit, though. Because, you know. But it's still so stupid. Man.
So, yeah. That's Sebastian Rouge's story, which, like I said, he was going to have more detail than Alaric because Sebastian's more interesting when it comes to this story.
That's the truth, ladies and gentlemen.
I love Alaric, but Sebastian is more intriguing considering he is a tall goblin. That has never happened before.
You're still streaming though, right?
Yes, the stream's still going until I do my outro.
I'm making sure, because I kind of left the stream, like, say 5 minutes ago.
That's fine.
Okay.
Anyways, so if you guys enjoy this live stream, then please leave a like, please subscribe, catch your bell to confirm when I go live, upload a video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Sebastian's story as much as I did. Let me tell you, the crying, like me crying was just, oh my god, I can't sometimes do the crying scenes because I actually get emotional myself.
That's what adds to it, man. That's what
I always have to do the acting part, which makes it where I actually act out crying, and I don't cry actually as a person.
I know we're all emotionally dead to a degree, but to that end, I fucking love when campaigns get just a tiny bit emotional. It just adds to it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah, you think that was emotional? Sebastian's just gonna get worse because this is just a mini chapter. This ain't even the real deal. This was just his origin story of Cyperior, like this timeline.
I keep forgetting timeline, fucking multiversal reset bullshit.
Anyways, hopes you all in the future. Bye!